What's up guys? Time for some Taken King, and today we're going to be doing the second mission, which is Caydes stash. I'm with Acrylic, he's the blue ship behind. We're both playing as Titans, using the new subclass. So there's going to be hammers everywhere.
This way to kill you. We're not going to let him. Oryx controls the Taken from a dreadnought near Saturn, but we can't get close without a stealth drive. Lucky for us, I hid one at the top of an old colony ship before I got roped into the Vanguard.
How do you know it's still there?
You better hope it's there. You won't survive the dreadnought without it.
So, as you heard, we're going to find a stealth drive to sneak onto the big dreadnought that is, you know, destroying stuff. So currently I'm running with the Shuros and some shotgun I picked up. We're both using the... I forgot what power it is. But I've not quite leveled it up as much as Acrylic has. He's got the pulsing forward grenade.
Let me guess. Arms, wear cloaks, smell real bad.
At this moment, we haven't really seen a lot of these enemies. Like, the bubble shield is a nasty surprise. Yeah, me and Acrylic aren't a fan of the Scions or the Vandals. Put them together, yeah, the bubble, it's horrible. You'll see at some point, I imagine they're going to put a bubble up as I throw a hammer. It's bound to happen. We are collecting the Blighted Ether for the quest that comes up. I think we figured out where to get the Curious Object and the Taken Champions. So we'll be sorting that out at some point. I might do a helpful video for anyone that needs a hand. You know, just post in the comments below if you would like that. As you can see, there's a lot of this darkness floating around.
How bad is it?
You stand in it, for some reason tends to mess up your screen.
Fighting the fallen.
Earth's gonna look a lot like Phobos if you don't find that stealth drive.
I'm not quite sure. I like the new Ghost voice, but I'm not quite sure if it's meant to add a bit more comedy tone to the game. That's cool. It's just not. I don't know why I don't stop shooting when people pull their super down. But by the look of it, these hammers don't quite generate a lot of orbs, or as much as I was expecting. The big orb making class looks to be that was a terrible throw. See, bubble straight up the minute I aim at them. The big orb generating one at the moment for me is the Night Stalker Hunter subclass. I can get quite a lot of orbs out just by tagging 2 or 3 enemies. As you can see in the top corner, the scannable, there's the ghost logo. Means you can scan something.
Remember when Sepix Prime was our biggest problem?
It normally just brings out little further insight into the game, helpful, like, more story, I suppose.
Door. There's a trick to getting through it, so let me know when you're there.
So, a lot of this, we're searching for ghosts and what other stuff, and hidden little secrets whilst we play. So, if a section's too long of us looking, I'll try and cut it out. However, if you want to see full gameplay, let me know and I'll repost the video with unedited, non-skipping stuff. Or I'll put some annotations to a skippable marker of us not free roaming anymore. Depending on which one people would prefer. As you can see, Acrylic has the Monte Carlo, which is the PS4 exclusive as far as I know. He got that as his exotic that he got given for having the game already. I got the fawn, which is good, but I don't know why it's giving me a weapon I can't take to year 2 yet. I am going to try and get the legendary marks to try and acquire the Shuros level 2, just because I am a big fan of that gun, and a lot of my hunter's equipment has upgrade rate for auto rifles. So yeah, I never have an idea what acrylic's doing, but he's testing it out, and it says it looks and splashes like water, and shooting it is his method of testing everything. I think I'm just attracted to pretty things and just like staring at the shininess. I don't know why we waste so much time doing this stuff.
What are the chances the elevator still works?
There's 0 chances the elevator works. It's gonna fall. It's gonna break. We know it. Let's get the oh no, the elevator falls. Let's climb all the way up.
We're heading up.
Thing out the way.
Cade, when's the last time you rode this elevator?
Relax. It works fine. But stand by for a resurrection, Ghost.
Sorry about my mic and the quality and content of my voice for this. I do record my voice separately. I don't know how that affects it. I have only a standard microphone to pick up my voice. And
you know I was here.
Obviously,
the first Fallen crews came through.
You know, I'm not going to funnel in loads of money to start off.
The Cosmodrome was theirs.
Once, if this picks up, I really hope it does, because I do enjoy this kind of stuff. I will
How do we find your stealth
buy better microphones, better software to edit these videos, all sorts.
Days to get it working. It's a little unstable, so watch your step.
Cade, someone moved the bridge.
I have no idea what this card is. What is this?
Yeah, that's the fall.
Why is there a random card just lay around?
See if you can
Can't shoot it.
There's still an active feed moving through those pipes overhead. Guardian, if you find the source, I can
scan
catch
for
the
something nearby. It looks scannable from if you pull out the ghost and something gets highlighted, as you saw earlier with Sepix Prime's body. It kind of gives it a layer.
We're still waiting for details.
So it's highlighted.
Yeah. Give me a second, Guardian.
But we're meant to be climbing this tower to put an elevator on, and as you see, we love to get distracted and find stuff. Acrylic really runs wild when there's somewhere to explore. Let's climb up here. Let's not fall to our doom or anything. There we go. That's that sorted. Let's move. Move the ramp. Move! Oh, this is a nice vandal.
Alright, back in business.
At some point,
Hey, the bridge is already moving.
me and Acrylic are... I'm gonna switch to my hunter when I've played the story through once, and now I'm gonna play it through with my hunter. So at the moment, all I've done is just leveling up through patrols and all sorts, which
Any advice on which way
is
to go?
where most of my 24 hours of this game have gone. I've tried not to spoil the story because me and Acrylic wanted to run through, experience the plot, find out what's happening, you know, as a team for the first time. We're hoping the rest of our friends do pick up Taken King. I do recommend it to people. It's actually worth its money. Oh, FIFA fell off the map. So far, I've liked what I've seen and played with. For those looking or skeptical, it's 40 quid, yeah, for what people. It's not really DLC. It's more like an entirely new game. It's essentially Destiny 2. It's not a DLC. It's not like that. It's kind of a big second game. There was on that door a phalanx, a taken one, that was charging a shot to shoot acrylic off the map. That would have been fun to watch. I kind of wish it had now. But yeah, it's added a lot. It actually gives the game a story that you don't quite get from the original Destiny. For anyone that's not actually played Destiny, I do recommend the £49. Wow, that's how much I could find it for in standard game and stuff. I would recommend playing it. It's a lot cheaper than the way I've done it and the way everyone else has done it. Of spending almost £100, you get it for about half the price. Well, that is a big drop. I know it's silly, but I like the little crouch walking to get here, climbing up something. They've really upped the gameplay and story. You haven't really seen it this episode, but there is nice cutscenes in the first mission. The intro for the actual game is great. Sorry about that, just checking all the stats. It's good. Leveling up again is a big grind, but it's a fun grind this time. There's a reason to grind. You can keep your favourite equipment and armors and just infuse them with anything that's higher level. Damn it. I realise I say a lot, but whilst you're playing, it's difficult to quite think through what you're doing or saying. Sometimes I think I will just go back and re-record maybe some points if I feel the speech was too up and down. Ooh, nice little vent. I'm flying! Aha! More enemies to shoot! Go!
What Crota began.
Crap, what? Echo of Oryx. Well, this clearly needs to be shot to death. It appears they've added the feature of dragging people to the boss so they can't sit and camp or be pulled through, I guess. Came up with on acrylic screen of a 5-second timer, I think, maybe 3. Before it was going to teleport into allies. I don't know why I'm running, I had a shotgun, but these scions can split into more. The new scion does get full health, and the one that was the original scion, as you saw, has less health. Well, it has the health that it had just before it split. Well, that was... Is he dead? Nope. Oh, he is not dead. Boy, oh no, that's it. There we go. Now he's dead. There we go. I have heard and I've noticed that engrams come from a lot of bosses now.
Pretty mad. Oryx must still be holding a grudge for us.
I saw some footage of someone completing a strike, and there was 3 blue engrams. I've heard there is a strike, heroic strike,
It's like all
recommended
things.
light
You
level
gotta know where to
is
look.
260.
Enter frequency
That
5982, Ghost.
A has a new modifier called Small Fleet or something. I'll find out what that's about later. Oh no, that was cool. That is a cool hiding place.
There it is.
The best hiding places are always in plain sight. Transmat it out of there. I'll get it set up. Just do me a favor. If you find anything else I've hidden, leave it for me. There'll be treasure enough for everyone on the Dreadnought.
But yes, the new the new heroic strike playlist gives you a legendary engram and legendary marks every time you complete one. But they're difficult, really difficult. I have no idea why I've just left the fight team. What? Oh well, I'll go back in a minute. Join him for the next one. But that was cutscene. There we go. I should have stayed with him. Let me go load the cutscene up for you. Cutscene's not there. It's on the tower, of course. I will keep quiet for voices when I can and notice they're actually talking. My TV's a bit quiet because it's too far a distance to put headphones, and if I have it too loud, the microphone picks up the actual TV, so you get feedback. Don't want that.
Maintenance pending. Requesting visual confirmation.
Yep, that's the last one. Port side.
Confirmed.
Interest in tech, Cayde? Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got sign-off on all launches. Need a log while I'm letting it go.
The stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? It'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
Something I have enjoyed is they've given the Vanguards actual more personality, more input in the game. Before, two of them were just asses, and Cayde was the only one that talked to you like you're a decent human being, or Exo, or Awoken, or whichever you were. But that's it for this episode. This was just a quick run through of the second episode, or second mission of the Taken King. I am going to be playing them through and uploading them as quickly as I can as I play them. So, you know, keep up to date with them. I will upload them every couple of days. And then once the main story is done, I will be uploading them maybe twice a week, maybe once a week, depending on what's happening, how busy my schedule gets after this point. But, as usual, thanks for watching.